What's up, everybody? This is Brad, and we're back with Legend of Legaia, and you may notice something a little different this time around. It's that the image is a little bit clearer. Looks a little bit better, doesn't it? It's because I've decided to swap over to a different emulator for the rest of this run, because I was hearing some static in the sound of the older emulator I was using, and I just didn't like it. So instead, I've moved over. I was using, what is it? EPSXE, I think that's what it's called. And I've swapped over to DuckStation, which in my opinion looks much better. And, it looks much better. And there's a lot of, better emulation stuff in there. You can improve the quality of the images, which I at first was kind of like, you know what, I'd rather play the game as it originally looked, just because that's how it looked back in the day. But I've kind of moved against that, because I've kind of changed my mind on that a little bit, because this is kind of what happens when you play any game on a modern console now. If you look at like the games from like the N64 on Nintendo Switches, on the Nintendo Switch, they all are much better quality than they originally looked back in the day. I've also trained these guys up. I got destroyed in the last boss battle, so I decided to level up everybody 5 times, which was much easier than I had thought it would be, thanks to the fast forward option in DuckStation. You can play the game at up to 10 times its normal speed, which makes grinding much less frustrating. Hopefully now I'm far enough, I'm leveled up enough to not get destroyed in the boss battles, and we can move on. I debated playing the game in widescreen, but the problem with doing that for some of these games is they were not intended for that, and it can cause some visual errors. So I don't think I'm going to do that. But the widescreen hack is fun. Game actually, from what little I saw playing this game in widescreen, it actually doesn't look that bad. I didn't notice that many like background errors and stuff when it was there was a few smaller ones, but I think unless you weren't looking for them, you might not even notice them. At least in certain situations. Now that's not going to save like pre-rendered cutscenes and stuff like that. Those will always be stretched out, so. This little stretch of bridge is where I was doing my grinding. Actually not a bad spot to grind. These guys give you some pretty good experience and pretty good gold. I think I have all of the best equipment up to this point for Noah, Gala, and Vaughn, so I don't think, unless I was just to keep grinding, I don't think these guys can get any stronger right now. Yeah, this looks pretty good in my opinion. By the way, it is possible to transfer over save data from EPSXE, if you couldn't tell already since we're continuing this run. It's possible to transfer your save data over from that emulator over to this one, but the guides I found online to do that, it just did not work. I don't know if I was screwing something up or what the deal was. I even downloaded some extra thing to try that's supposed to convert your data over from the type of file the EPSXE uses to DuckStation's for their memory card formats, and that didn't work either. So whatever the problem was, I did find a solution. Why are you going back up, Vaughn? Go down. So yeah. It could have completely just been me screwing something up. I totally acknowledge that. But the method I used to find it is actually pretty simple, and I do have a video out there about that. So go look that up if you're thinking about swapping emulators in the middle of your run. You don't want to lose your save data. I got you covered. We've already seen this cutscene. Unfortunately, skipping cutscenes is not something that existed back in the day. At least not with this game. This is also a pain. Excuse me. It's also a pain to deal with here. Show me one more time. Okay, it's a square button. We'll jump. Okay, so we're good. Let's see. I can't remember. Okay, yeah, I didn't get any of this stuff in here yet. So we got to get everybody back to where they were. Unfortunately, we're going to have to deal with one-on-one wild battles. Oh, thank you for the ambush. I really needed that. We'll keep up the training. Oh, a Luru cannon. At least their attacks are doing much less damage now. Ah, we got the counterattack. Oof. Yeah, I hope leveling up everybody. I was like, oh, he even leveled up again. Wonderful. I think they were all at like level 24 or 25 the last time I tried this. So. Okay, there's Vaughn. Let me. Wait. Oh, you cannot. Let's use this. There we go. I sold some stuff. Okay. Whoa, Gala. At least he didn't get ambushed. Keep that damage down. I'm liking my odds now. I think we'll do pretty good. Grab this. Ah! Dude. This turtle is blocking everything. Monster. It hasn't done much damage to me, really, but it was blocking so many moves. Luckily, Gala comes out in the end as the winner. Alright, we'll get him here. This is where he needs to be. Now we push. Before we can make it. Another of these things. Vaughn now has over 2,000 health. That's good. Opens with the tornado flame. I'm not too worried about strategy here in these random battles. Fury boost. It's Lucifer again. Well, that's still doing about 500 damage. Come on, man. Oh, we got the counterattack in. It's still not dead. Don't finish this off. I might have to heal. Okay, good. Alright, let's heal real fast. Oh, we'll use orb. Try to get it up a little bit higher. Might be a waste of MP, but it'll be alright. Alright, we got that. Wait a minute. Oh yeah, she crosses here. That's right. There's a switch. All these little objectives are placed just far enough to where you have to fight one random battle at least before you can move on. 7 hits. Some of these items definitely complement certain characters more than others. Like that big axe kind of takes down the number of action moves she can perform, which hurts her. She has like the most, I think. Typically, it seems like the bigger the weapon, the fewer moves you're allowed to actually do. Alright. We move you up. Push the snowball. Alright, now we take you to the end of your path. Surprise the enemy. Well, you know what? Let's escape because they didn't see us. It's a guaranteed escape. because I would really like to get to the boss battles, especially since it's 3 of them. Alright, we can't skip. So here's the Ra-Seru. I don't know if we'll actually have to fight that one or not. Gala's where not Gala, Vaughn's where he needs to be. Lever stuck. Yeah, we'll fight it. I'd rather fight it than risk just taking a beating before the, if it won't let us actually run. There you go. Thought we'd missed out, but she had one more special move. I just remembered when I did my Super Mario Sunshine run, I was emulating that in Dolphin. And then because I picked up the Super Mario 3D All-Stars collection, I just tried to get back. I got back the shine sprites I had already collected in the emulated run and just picked up from there. Luckily it was at the beginning, so most of that run was done in the All-Stars collection. Oh! Wow. Nice block. Block that twice in a row. I kind of wish she wouldn't be using these moves right before the boss battle, but doing the auto attacks, you don't really have much say in that. Magic fruit.